Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys know now it's not going to be a perfect season. They suffered their first loss of the year a week ago. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oaks and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Houston. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, he'll have a shot to leave here with another win.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard.
32-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
It's 4th down.
One hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out by their rookie quarterback taken in the 3rd round of this past April's draft.
You watch the film from last week's game, and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4.
19, Charger, 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
And the Titans.
First and 10.
Ready? Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Motion. Reset.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try it again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now, faking the give. Going up top. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Chindike that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Kamari Lassiter on the coverage.
Come on. 79 Broncos. 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 35.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 35 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Titans.
They'll look to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain of 10
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First down.
Ready?
First and goal. At the
Back
10
to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming.
And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
Here's Carty now. Kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over now for the second time. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10.
Number 82.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Second and 4. At the 28-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's their punter now. And John's to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season.
Let's go now. H.P. Cardinal. Hurt. Cut my team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
They'll look to throw. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Ready?
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Ready? Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Up the middle they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Three. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Second down and 3.
32-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll talk things over before third down.
Come on. Set. 19 Charger.
He'll look to throw. This one caught the 4. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal.
Hurt. Let's go. Hut.
Eating the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
Come to the line now on second and 2.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Yeah! Up the sideline, past the 30. He is tough to break down. A big one there on the ground.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On comes with the punter now, as he's on to punt for Houston. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a first and 10.
Hold it ready. Warriors, 70. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready?
Try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Ryan Brzee in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
A loss of 8 yards.
This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about that? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end with that one. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
To number 88.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's got room at the 30, and he'll be taken down. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. That's the throw. Stroud. And he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece.
At 7.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. The signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready?
Now give on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Titans. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Titans offense. And their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. They'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Connect. 65.
Back to throw. That's complete to DK. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chain. They'll fill up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Escaping to his left. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Here we go.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Loss of 7 yards.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
3rd and long.
60.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
60, 70. Ready.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hardy back out, following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. This taken around the 11th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 32-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
7-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as they come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive to start on the ground. he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Forced to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Here we go. Cut the range. Pass all 80.
And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
18.
Here's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. We'll see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
29-yard line. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
18.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans' 26-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
It's 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good.
17.
And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From 31, here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go. Back. Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. Even in today's age of offense, still a meaningful number for quarterbacks and not an easy plateau to reach.
Check.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Intercepted.
Stroud to throw here on the 1st down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyree Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a good field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he's going to be out of bounds when they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken at the 10. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Recovered by the
The
receiving
Texans
team.
offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a toss, right side. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Complete to number 32. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there.
Incomplete.
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man complete to down. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Stroud. He runs with it. And he will score. Game on. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Texans back within 7. It's 24-17.
17.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
The Titans
line.
offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They have likely 1 play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with 1st down. Now, faking the give. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we got a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy.
Joshua
Touchdown,
on
Titans.
for the extra point.
His 4th TD grab of the season.
Makes the score Titans 31.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
This is fielded inside the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. That's the catch on 1st down. The Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. receive. Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Hardy now, kicking away following the touchdown. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got room to roam.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes Josh McCarty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans tack on one more to their lead.
45. Texans 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work.
Here we go.
They'll start out first down and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The Texans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Crowd to throw here on first and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.